2, 1. Welcome to the Liquid Latenites Podcast. We just here being mellow and chill because y'all said y'all wanted it, so we're gonna give it to you. What up, CD?
Well, everybody's been talking about the Jake Paul. Is it Mike Tyson? Or should I say Mike Tyson, Jake Paul? Who was the headliner? Because the guy who sold the tickets basically was Mike Tyson, but he'll not start. But people are losing their mind about this thing, and I don't know what they expected. I really don't. It was fun.
I think it was twofold. Number one, they said about 60 million people watched it. They might have peaked at 65 million. Number two, Netflix couldn't handle the stream, so I heard a lot of people were messed up. By the time I started watching, because I skipped all the undercard, so I came in about 11:15.
So you didn't see the Irish lady and the Puerto Rican lady fought?
No, I saw clips of it later.
No,
I heard that was the fight. That was a good fight. Yeah.
That was the fight.
Yeah.
So I get that. Was it globally 65? Because I got confused whether it was.
I think that's supposed to be.
Canada, US was 60, globally 65.
Globally.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm thinking what Netflix did with this was they had to use it to figure out how to handle this stuff, because my TV was buffering. What I did, I went to my computer, my desktop, and put it undercards. Once the main event started, it was fine on the television. But before that, it was like, because you can't go backwards and forth, because I was trying to skip those, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you went 3 hours of, but anyway, let's just, again.
Yeah, on my iPad, I didn't have any issues. That's why I was like, I don't know. It must have been the TV stream for people, but it also might be people's, people made their Wi-Fi connection for their stuff might have been a lot of people on, and a lot of people don't know how not good their streaming stuff is until it gets there.
Here's what everybody's talking about it was a fix or this or that. Here's what I do know. I've never heard anybody talking about a prize fight like this in a long, long time. Even though this was not a real, it's more like exhibition.
Exhibition, yeah.
But I mean, women in the bar who don't follow the fight games, Mike Tyson did. Man, I was like, Mike Tyson is almost 60 years old, girl. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But that's why you get 70,000 people in the ATT arena there that night.
Yeah.
Everybody made all the money, and I'm not saying I was disappointed. I didn't listen. I didn't expect to see 18, 20-year-old Mike. It's 58-year-old Mike.
I think people got hyped up by some of the training stuff that they saw, but then already knew it was going to be a problem, because remember they had to push this back because he got sick. So, and he came out looking like a 60-year-old man about to try to do a fight.
The first 2 rounds he looked pretty good.
Yeah.
I think Roy Jones Jr. was saying he had no legs after about 2 to 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Now here's what I do got to say about Mike. What's that kid named Jake Paul? He wasn't silly enough to run up on Mike though. He was keeping his distance. Yeah. He outpointed him, yes. He didn't get nowhere near them shoulders of Mike, because he probably still could have gotten knocked out if he got too close.
Right. And I think it's why people are mad, because people like to hate this Jake Paul so much that they'll take the verses like, we know Mike's old, but Mike can still take him out. Could someone just take him out?
But he wasn't going to mix up with him. Like that's not where the money is.
Yeah.
I mean, Jake Paul made $40 million, not counting all the stuff he get on the side for that fight. Mike made 20.
Yeah. No, everybody got paid. I understand that.
So what are we mad about? Didn't we know that? When I heard about this 6-8 months ago, I said, they're finna take our money.
Yeah, but they could have took our money in the first round.
No, I'd rather watch the fight.
All right.
Because Mike, first of all, the guy couldn't get into Mike. Mike was still protecting himself. He didn't look that damn good, but he couldn't get in on Mike. And again, he was staying the hell away from Mike. Mm-hmm. Now, for all the people who said the fight was fixed, oh gosh, I mean, Mike, I could see his mouth, Jake Paul's mouth saying, "Go easy, Mike." Bullshit. And edit it if you like. No, the fight was not fixed, but it went just by the way it was. Now, the thing that I was glad I didn't see, the kid didn't knock Mike out. He's 27. Mike is 31. Okay.
Did you think? I think he's developing into a good fighter, but he hasn't. Jake Paul. Okay. Jake Paul. But and somebody who doesn't follow, lightly follow the fight game, lightly. he hasn't really fought anybody. He's done these spectacles because that's where he came from, making spectacles, making everybody money.
I couldn't tell you who can fight him. And I used to follow the fight game religiously, but I can't tell you because boxing is not. I mean, maybe this helps get somebody back interested in boxing. Maybe this helps because boxing in the 80s and the 90s, boxing is like, say when Mike came along back in the day.
Yeah.
One of the better things about this fight, they showed a montage of Mike Tyson from the 18-year-old Mike when he was knocking people out. Like Mike was, did you watch that?
Yeah, I watched that.
And
I remember those fights.
Yeah, well, I was in the bar with Friday night. They were still showing. I said, that's what the most favorite part for me was Mike. They were showing how Mike vicious he was when he was a young guy. For about 12 years or so, from about 87, 88 to 90, when he lost to Buster Douglas, he was still good. And they screwed him over for 3 years in prison. But this guy was in the matter of fact, HBO, which in the early 80s, all those cable things were just getting the infancy. He was fighting like every 3 months or so. He made Michael Buffer, all these kind of people, because Mike was there, boss. It was so that part of it, I really enjoyed. Now the scandalation and taking a picture of Mike's butt and all this kind of stuff. Yeah.
Here's something,
dude. They got all the money.
Yeah, but we knew that.
Now somebody else was, and I agree with them. They were saying like the women, Catherine, the Irish lady, and the ones who fought before, they got prime time billing because they were co-headliners. Their fight was just exciting. They was very, very good. This girl kept headbutting and stuff, and Ariana lost the fight. Evelyn, the other girl's name was. So that was exciting. The one before, I watched a little bit of that one, but I was glad I watched the full fight of the females though. They were really good too. So it's just Mike. And I read some silly articles. I'm like, well, Mike was bankrupt. He needed the money. They showed an article from like 2013 said Mike was bankrupt. They have no idea Mike owned all these marijuana farms and stuff out in Palm Desert. You know what I mean? But people put stuff out like that. Mike Tyson is to be his age and the people he fought, he's the only fighter that's still relevant. That's alive, of course. Because these other guys all those guys are knocking out, who knows where they are. You know, so I've always been a fan of Mike Tyson. I will always be, no matter what people say. Why did Mike do this? I feel embarrassed. Really? You think Mike was embarrassed? Magic Johnson, I turned it off. I didn't want to see Mike like this. Really? You came back 6-7 years of fat magic and tried to play again, and we enjoyed it.
Fat magic, damn.
Well, he was like a linebacker magic, huh? 7 years after retirement. But it's all good because he just want to hear the cheers again. I like to hear the cheers. We all like to hear the cheers. Anyway, I rest my case. But yeah, Netflix was just testing out their new material because they got the NBA.
They have all the Christmas Day NFL games.
Oh, I'm mad with them because the NFL on Christmas.
I don't think they have any. I don't think they have any NBA stuff, but they do have NFL. Which they should be able to handle that because there should be more people probably watch this fight. They're not going to watch that stream for the NFL Christmas Days games normally, just based on the regular Nielsen numbers from last year. So they should be all right. But listen, we all bought into it. People who watch it didn't want to watch it. You know, everybody has that Netflix anyway. And that's the next thing streaming is going to do. They got to get you live events, live sports. That's the next frontier.
That's where the money is.
That's where you keep your people.
Production value is a lot less than trying to make a movie and make it. Production value is that. So on Christmas, for all of us who like Christmas Day games, I'm just going to shoot this out there right now because I still have problems with NFL trying to steal Christmas. When the NFL stole Christmas, it ain't. So
wow.
You got the Knicks at noon. Knicks and the Spurs. Timberwolves, Mavericks, 2:30. Sixers, Celtics, 5 p.m. Lakers, Warriors, 8 p.m. The late game is the Nuggets, Suns. 5 games on Christmas. I don't care what the NFL does, so you can announce it because I'm not doing it. Anyway.
Okay. It's just to speak for the opposition. Kansas City, Chiefs, Steelers, 1:00 on Netflix. Baltimore Ravens, Texans, 4:30 on Netflix. Day after Christmas will be Seahawks, Bears on Prime.
Really? That's another buffering affair. That's okay.
No, the Thursday night game on Prime has been they've been solid.
Well, actually, this year, but last year was horrible.
They got Al Michaels, they got Kurt Herbstreit. It's solid work, and they got a good pregame guy. Yeah, I know what you're saying, but in terms of but this season, I know this season the stream quality
is much better.
Yeah, figure it out. If you're gonna do this, if you're gonna do live, we're going live. We do it live. You gotta make sure you pay that.
So you got the Bears, the early game, Bears Lions, which should be a good game, right? On Thanksgiving.
Yeah, on Thanksgiving. Yeah,
and
all that's
Giants and the Cowboys. Both those teams suck because the Bucs beat the Giants.
Wheels off the bus. The wheels off the bus. When Baker Mayfield gets to make fun of you, man. Y'all made Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield's
okay, dude. He's a buck, and
he's a good quarterback. But they were making him look like Tom Brady out there. Like he was throwing strikes.
I'm a laissez-faire. I'm a laissez-faire Bucs fan. That's okay.
Listen, Vinny. What is it? Vinny? What's that kid's name? DeVito kid. With his Italian agent. Because that's who had to start. Because they fired the other quarterback. It's like, okay, we'll give you a shot. King, New Jersey. But it is what it is. I need some stuff going. Moving on, since we're in sports land anyway. Okay, my Gators are bowl eligible, baby. Back-to-back wins.
What's the bowl situation look like? So carry on. You got this.
Oh, it's luckily. Well, everybody. So many teams lost this weekend anyway in the top 25. The playoffs are going to be real interesting just in terms of, Oregon's still number one. A lot of the SEC teams beat each other up so bad, we might not have anybody but maybe one or two teams in there. But then all these other bowls, like I said, Gators are probably going to be in either in a bowl up in Tennessee or I think possibly Kentucky. Alabama might be down here and playing in Tampa like New Year's Eve. That's how far three losses will get you. I don't know if they beat Auburn this coming week. So I'm trying to get to the schedule. I mean, right now it's going to be still really interesting. This is the last full weekend coming up, except for championships for any of the Power Four. The championship weekends will be kind of after that in the Army Navy game. So we'll know for sure. You win a championship, you're getting in. So you Power Four and you win a championship, you get in. So there's still some chance for people to sneak in. And then it's just who's going to slide in after that. But your top three right now is Oregon, Ohio State, Texas. Followed by Penn State and freaking Notre Dame.
Okay, here's what you got. Just to be on my side of since I'm an alumni, since USF Tulsa, we got a bowl, right?
We got 6. Yeah, 6. You 6 and something now? You only need 6.
I was talking to some little co-eds, and they were telling me, they told me.
Oh, okay.
We're 6 and 5.
There you go. You're in. You get something.
We got a bowl bid. Uncle Curtis?
Oh, no. No. Oh, no. You know what? It's fine.
I'm just trying to think.
Let me cross the border. Let me go see what's going on over there.
That's funny, dude.
Get some time off. See what they're going in the Bay. The Bay. But we're very excited. Heading into some entertainment. You haven't seen Gladiator 2.
No.
I have. GQ has, who's unavailable today. Off site. Huh? I will give it a spoiler review. I'm going to let you go watch it and you let me know how you feel. But I was mostly entertained. Are you entertained?
What does that mean?
I was mostly entertained. The original is still the best.
What does that mean?
Which part of Gladiator is the best? Gladiator 2 tried real hard.
I didn't know it was a contest.
It's always a contest, baby. Denzel's fantastic. Well, we knew he was going to be fantastic, but he was fantastic. Pedro Pascal, very good. the actual lead of the movie, technically. What is it, Paul Mescal? I think I'm saying his name.
Yeah, Paul Mescal.
Paul Mescal. He did good. He a lot of his fighting was great. A lot of his like scenes where he's got a monologue and stuff, pretty good. You know, he's got two other superstar legends above him, so you can't compare the that. But for what he was doing fine. The spectacle, most of the fight scenes are amazing. There's one fight scene that's a little iffy, and I'm like, I don't know if y'all really needed to do that. But overall, but I was mostly entertained. But it the spectacle, the music, just the general thing of Gladiator, it couldn't compete, even if it was. There's no way you can compare. That movie won all the awards for everything. This is not, but
wait a minute. You just watched the movie a couple of days ago. We didn't need to hear that part from you. Oh yeah, wow. You like the movie.
I said I was mostly entertained. That is my official tagline. You're
too critical of something.
No. That was a general feeling coming out of that movie. I was mostly entertained. If I take out the first one, it's a mostly entertaining. It's a fine popcorn movie.
You know what?
And that's not being a hater. That's just understanding.
Can I?
I don't know. Can you? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Smokes. Goodness gracious.
Oh, that's fine.
You will feel it like this one 20 years from now after you've seen this. Everybody's been gushing over it for the last 20 some years. You probably like this one better because holy smokes.
That is not why I like that one better.
Okay, no, man.
We won't even talk about the fact Wicked's kicking his ass, but that's okay because it's Glicket. It's like a Barbenheimer from last year.
I don't know what that means, but anyway, so
last year when Barbie and Oppenheimer came out, you were supposed to buy tickets for both, and it came this effect. So they kind of rode each other's coattails.
I watched Oppenheimer. At some point, I'm seeing Barbie. Okay, Oppenheimer was just great. But anyway,
right? But okay, let's go back to that week. Barbie made $1 billion. Oppenheimer made like 700 million.
Barbie
they came in together.
It was I'm not wearing pink and pastel.
Okay, so Wicked isn't either, but it's doing the same thing. They're kind of trending together.
I won't be Wicked either.
Okay, but they're trending together. That's all I'm saying.
Studio is a porn site.
No, my goodness. But it's the same idea. You kind of have this kind of programming, but they kind of
work
together.
Way smarter than I am, so I'm just going to back out of this stuff.
Okay, all right. I'm just saying, people out there watching things. Wow, you probably will be seeing it. We just won't know until later on and be like, oh yeah, I saw it. We're gonna know why, and it's okay. It's okay. We ain't judging you. You're gonna have to see it the same reason the rest of us are gonna have to see it. Because baby girl said, "Let's go." Moving on.
All right, fine.
Don't hate me.
Oh wow.
And then the only other new thing I got, Dune Prophecy dropped on Max, which is a prequel series for the Dune, the Dune movies that they just started redoing again. I caught the first episode, pretty good. Second episode's already out. It's kind of like because it's the only thing I can think of, and it's probably how I got pitched to. It's kind of like a space Game of Thrones.
Gosh.
But Dune was first. All their stuff's around it, and everybody's influences everybody.
I know, so I'm kind of like out on that, but I like it.
You saw the original like Dune movie back in the 80s, right?
No.
Didn't we talk about this? No. Interesting. Okay. Huh. I've been quoting that movie for years. And then these new ones have been really good. The 2-part, and they're going to make it working on 3. And this is like a prequel series set beforehand. Kind of how the foundations of things, how you get to where that was. So it's good. I see the potential. But all I can say is probably Space Game of Thrones, because that's how they pitched it, so they can get people to come in week after week. So
it gets me excited.
I thought y'all would be glad I managed to make it through an episode of something. Listen, my list is long.
Okay, here I'm going to throw some out there just briefly. I just completed season 2 of The Diplomat.
Mm-hmm.
It's excellent. I mean, I completed. No, and I didn't complete it. I just completed episode 6 of The Jackal.
Okay.
No, this is good stuff, but this is all streaming stuff, of course. So I ain't been to the theater in a while. I want to see Gladiator sometime before Turkey Day.
Okay.
But those are excellent. And since I got a new phone, I got Apple Plus free for 3 months. I want to hijack again.
Which one?
Hijack.
Oh, okay. Idris one. You can watch For All Mankind now.
I tried that. I may try it again. It's just so slow and it's just so patronizing. 1960s America is not my favorite time of the year, so I may try it again.
Every season's a different decade, so they got to go forward. You're gonna have to make it out of the 60s first. That's the first season.
I promise you, I'll try it again because I just gave up. And I was a good fan of John Glenn. These guys were too. Never mind. I'm sorry. I'll try it again. I promise. Okay, so boys and girls, we did sports already.
Yeah, that was it, man.
So no NBA stuff. Oh, what you do about who put this LaMelo thing up there?
I mean,
it wasn't me.
It wasn't me. It was the mystery ghostwriter on the.
So he gets fined $100,000 because he made a comment about something. Oh, I know what it was. He was talking about some play, but they use old term guys used when they didn't want to be seen as feminine. So he said something, and then somebody 3 or 4 days later, the police tracked it down. And they fined him for it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying anything bad about LaMelo because I like to see him in the purple and gold, leading the rush and down the court, passing off to LeBron and AD and stuff like that. And for y'all out who are just killing the kid LeBron James Jr., why do you hate like that?
Who's still mad?
Everybody's still mad. Anyway,
he's in the G League.
Yeah, I know. But the cup is on. The leading for Emirates Cup right now is the Warriors. Tournament's going for it. It's exciting. Hey, I like it.
Apparently, the Magic Knicks game that's coming up got moved back to TNT because both these teams are on the rise. They're having good seasons already. Also, yeah. So now they put it back onto like a prime.
Yeah, everybody. Well, Magic beat us the other night. I was really pissed. We lost on a buzzer beater, but the marketing that kid hit the shot. I was a little jacked, but I went to bed on it because I couldn't. I was just tired, and my stuff was buffering that night. So I might as well go to bed now, so I can't watch it anyway. You know what I mean? So, but the season started pretty good. Freaking Cleveland's insane right now. Hockey started because the Lightning. I was just down the street here. The Lightning is playing tonight, so everybody's out like going over to the game. So, well, I'm an NHL guy. I live in Tampa. I'm a Lightning guy. Hey, what you offer me? Huh?
Nothing, man.
No,
get it.
Well, today you get the Golden Knights are playing the Flyers, the Capitals and the Panthers, Stars and the Hurricanes, Predators and the Devils, the Colorado Avalanche are in Tampa tonight, right? So then we got the Blues and the Rangers. Hey, let's go for it. Huh? I'm a skater.
Nice night. Gonna be a nice night. Oh, yeah, Monday Night Football is it Ravens? Yeah, it's Ravens and the Chargers. I should know this because Ravens Chargers because I need my boys to come through tonight. I need some points today.
Where are they? They're in Los Angeles? You said Ravens?
Yeah, Ravens Chargers.
So they're in Baltimore. The Ravens play in Baltimore, Maryland. Yeah.
Yeah. So this should be a good game. Relatively good game. No, they're in LA. They're in SoFi, baby.
So it's Chargers, not the okay.
Yeah, it's Ravens Chargers.
Okay.
Yeah. But they're in LA. Daytime game once this game starts. Maybe the sun might be down too. Never mind. So early. It's pitch black right now.
Well, for who?
Winter.
It's winter in America.
Here's come.
It's beautiful here in Tampa. It's like 70 degrees today. Man, I love this. I can put a little jacket on. I'm saying. I need that. Never mind. So anyway, are we sending some stuff down to Haiti to rescue our boy down there? Or what are we doing?
No, he'll be all right.
Oh, that flight's delayed.
He will be all right. Whether or not you'll hear, maybe you'll hear anything about this when he gets back. I don't know. We never know. He goes places, he does things, and then we don't hear any, content. I hear content's what we're trying to do here, but I don't know, man. I don't know.
I'm not touching that one.
I don't know. But on that note, I'm just here so I don't get fined. Thank you for listening to Liquid Latenites Podcast. We're on all your finer streaming platforms. Like and subscribe. YouTube.com/LiquidLateNights. Like and subscribe. Spotify, Apple TV. We're always online at LiquidLateNights.com.
Yeah.
And we out. Peace.